Hi, my name is Austin Lim. I am 29 years old. I graduated from seminary back in 2016. I'm currently aspiring to be a pastor.
And I'm Jennie Lim. I am a wife and a mom of 3 children and a businesswoman.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My parents, I think they've always been really faithful to God, but they never really taught us that much about Scripture, or about the Bible, or about how to grow. And all my growth kind of came from, at least knowledge-wise, came from church. And so that's why when we first heard this question, we were going, oh man, like what can we say about this? We don't talk about this much. But when we actually thought about some more, my mom actually said this. She said like her job and my dad's job was just to let me figure out things on my own. And they really want to give me space to do what I want to do, and they will support that unconditionally.
We were both working a lot. We come as an immigrant, right, a refugee. So we have to figure out our own way to make our living, pay for school, and send money home for support family. So for me to have time to teaching him, it's like I barely have time to take care of the family, plus work, 2 jobs. And my children don't speak any Chinese. That's one regret that I have. So I'm a new Christian, and I'm learning in Chinese Bible. And my children, all they know is a couple work of Chinese food, and it was really tough for me. I have to admit, I think I'm a good Christian, but I don't know Bible as well as my children.
It's definitely a work in progress. I've lived at home probably 27 of my 29 years of life. Just to go to college was the only time that I wasn't at home. And so it's a really hard balance. I think my only encouragement is that it gets better as I've gotten older with my parents. It's probably the worst was probably in high school, not even talking to them that much, and in college as I was going upwards in my faith. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories of other people trying to go into full-time ministry, and their parents are incredibly opposed to anything they try to do with it. Especially Chinese people. And so I think my parents are incredibly influential in me going into ministry. And actually I think about it some more, like their approval for anything needs to be there before I go take any steps forward with anything too as well.
I have 3 children, and if they grew up at church, and really, that's what I really want them to be, to be useful and to have faith and trust in what they are doing.
What usually happens in a traditional Chinese mother and son relationship is there's expectations with fulfilling duties, expectations with how you plan your future, and expectations on how you show love to one another too. And all of those have been challenged throughout my whole time being a Christian, because I would say why we struggled so much in high school, when I was in high school, is because I really wanted to serve God the way I saw in the Bible and the way I saw in the youth group. And my parents wanted me to do well in school, or wash dishes, or make sure I go to bed early and do my homework and everything. And so it strained our relationship because I was going this certain direction and this certain path that I thought was right, and they had this other way that they thought was right. Technically, we're both right. It's just that I was just single-minded this way, they were single-minded that way. And so I felt like the way the gospel has redeemed our relationship has been communication with one another and trying to see each other's perspectives, and learning to love each other, I guess just the way we are. And the trust that our future and how we do things is now up to God, in God's hands now. We can't make judgment and decisions that way. And so I would say it's been redeemed, our mother-son relationship, because of how Christ has been such a big part of my life since high school.
And at this point, I say, you love your children, you just have to have faith and pray. Pray as much as you can. You are parents, and you will always be a parent. You pray as much as you can for them. Someday they will turn around because they will see you as an example. It's nothing hard. It's just human relationship. Sometimes we just don't get along with each other, but at the end we are family. I'm Jennie.
And I'm Austin.
We are just ordinary people.
Trying to follow Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.